Hi, my name is Desi Smith and I am doing my career profile presentation 2, and the career that I chose for this presentation is being a special education teacher in Idaho. The specific organization that I chose is Downey Elementary School in Downey, Idaho, and my career contact is my Aunt Nancy Daly, who is the principal of Downey Elementary but was previously the special education teacher. The working environment for a special education teacher is typical of a school environment. Right now, Downey Elementary School goes to school from Monday through Thursday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. So your hours would consist of starting at around 7:30 in the morning until about 4:30 or 5 in the evening. And like I said, Downey Elementary only goes Monday through Thursday, so you would have Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays off every weekend. You'd have summer vacation and Christmas vacation and things like that. Typical stressors of being a special education teacher are parents. After speaking with my aunt, she said that parents are the biggest stressor, and it's not that parents don't have good intentions, it's just sometimes it can be hard to make sure the parents understand the expectations and what special education does, and trying to explain an IEP to each parent, which is an individualized educational plan for each student that's in special education. And sometimes it can be hard to even get parents to try and have an involvement in their child's education and try to help their child with their needs. Some benefits of a special education teacher would be that of any other teacher in Idaho. They would have paid time off available to them, benefits such as medical and dental, 401k, and life insurance. Some common job tasks would be preparing and carrying out individualized education plans for each special education student. Also, you would be monitoring the child's progress weekly and monthly and reporting it to the state and reporting it to their teachers, their classroom teachers. You'd be aiding the classroom teachers, helping them to make sure they know the needs of each student. Other tasks could be billing Medicaid when necessary, reporting to the state, following state and federal guidelines regarding special education, and maintaining high standards of ethical behavior. The educational requirements to be a special education teacher in Idaho is that you are required to have a bachelor's degree, and then you must also have an alternative Idaho teaching certification or a highly qualified teacher certification through the state of Idaho. So your bachelor's degree doesn't necessarily have to be in special education or in education at all. You're just required to have a bachelor's degree, and then you need that alternative teaching certificate through the state of Idaho. Salary range is that typical of any teacher in Idaho, which starts out about $42,000 annually and can go up to $60,000 or more depending on a variety of factors. Some miscellaneous information about being a special education teacher is that it can be very, very rewarding, but it can also be very, very stressful. It can be rewarding when you have students who are able to work through their needs and meet their goals and see progress in those students, and it can be very frustrating when students aren't progressing as you had hoped, and when you can't get the involvement of parents to help their children out. That can be very frustrating and very stressful. Again, my source was my Aunt Nancy Daly, who is the principal of Downey Elementary in Downey, Idaho, and she was previously the special education teacher. I chose this career because it was something I was definitely considering going into this field. I have a child myself that's in special education, so it's a place that's near and dear to my heart, and I still am considering it. If any of you have any more questions, please let me know, and I'll answer them the best that I can. Thank you.